Ndị be anyị ndewo no. Aha m bụ Obianuju Nwachukwu. Ndị be anyị si otu mkpụrụ akwụ adịghị efu n'ọkụ. Welcome to today's episode of Phenomenal People, where we celebrate Igbo sons and daughters who throughout history have done exceptional things that have left legacies for generations to come. On Phenomenal People today, we'll be shedding our spotlight on a learned gentleman, a businessman, politician, and statesman, the first recorded Igbo lawyer in all of history, and also the 5th president of Liberia, Edward James Roy, son of an Igbo slave, John Roy, who worked so hard to save up money and pay for his own freedom. His journey from his early childhood years to becoming the president of Liberia will unfold in just a moment. Edward James Roy is noted in Nigeria as the first recorded Igbo lawyer in history. His father, John Roy, was an Igbo slave in Ohio, America, who later gained his freedom and became an illustrious merchant with considerable wealth and land in many cities. In Liberia, however, Edward James Roy is well known as the country's 5th president, whose administration was short-lived and who died under rather mysterious circumstances. Celebrated as the first pure black person to become president of Liberia, Roy was a pure descendant of the Igbo tribe in present-day Nigeria. Edward James Roy was born on the 3rd of February 1815 in Newark, Ohio. After the death of his mother in 1840, Edward left the United States for Africa, Liberia in particular. By 1849, Roy, who had become active in politics, became the Speaker of the Liberian House of Representatives, as well as Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Liberia from 1865 until 1868. He was quoted to have said that Liberia was decreed to champion the black race and should be governed by only pure Africans. In 1870, he became elected president of Liberia. And on October 26, 1871, Roy was removed from office in what the university says was the first coup d'etat in Africa's oldest republic. Even though Edward James Roy did not live very long, he had a lot of firsts to his name: the first ever recorded Igbo lawyer and the first black president of Liberia. He did not rely on his family's wealth to thrive. Edward was industrious. He put his heart to it and he made his own way for himself. My charge to you today is go out there, be tenacious. Let your circumstances not define who you are, because you are Igbo, you are phenomenal, and you overcome.